Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnana Manjari Modern School. So in the previous video we have just finished the chapter number 3. Okay students, we have finished the chapter number 3 and we have discussed this exercise, objectives and the question answers and differences will be given to you in the material. Okay students, now we will start from this video we will start the new chapter, that is chapter number 4, fiber to fabric. Okay students, fiber to fabric. What is this? Let us see it. See here, first of all, history of clothing. That topic is given in your textbook. History of clothing. History of clothing. Okay students, so first of all we will discuss its history, that how the clothes are formed. Okay students, let us see one by one the points. See here, first of all, about 72,000 years ago, early humans began to use easily available material as clothing to protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. See here, the history of clothing. The humans start to wear clothes. How many years ago? 72,000 years ago. See here, I am writing that about 72,000 years ago, early human humans to use easily available material as clothing to protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. Okay students, so first of all, why the humans start wearing the clothes? Why they just start to wear clothes? We will see first that. See here, about 72,000 years. How many? 72,000 years ago. How many years ago? It can be asked in your test of MCQ. Okay students, how many years ago? 72,000 years ago, early humans to use easily available material as clothing to protect themselves. For what? Protect themselves from what? To protect from what? Sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. Why the first 17,000 years ago the humans start wearing clothes? Why they start wearing clothes? Why? Because they need to protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. Okay students, from it. Now moving towards next to our next point, these material were animal skins and leaves of plant. So what first of all they were? They were the first, these materials were animal skin and leaves of trees. So in ago, about 72,000 years ago, what the human being were for what? To protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. Okay students, and what they just started to wear, what they first wear, what they wear? They wear animal skin and leaves of plants. Okay students, animal skin and leaves of plants. And then after, what they, scientists have found simple sewing needles made of animal bones that were likely in use about 40,000 years ago. Scientists have found a needle type structure which was made from animal bones for sewing. Okay students, ago 40,000 years ago. Okay students, it must be of 40,000 years ago. See here, the next point is sheep began to be raised for wool about 6 years ago. See here, then after they just take the wool from the sheep. When it start from, see here I am writing that point. So sheep began to be raised for wool about 6,000 years ago. Okay students, and what happened then? Then first of all, 72,000 years ago, what they were? They were animal skin and leaves. And then after, the how many years ago? 6,000 years ago. 6,000 years ago, what they do? They start raising the wool of sheep and they start just wearing it. Okay students, and then next, see here in 3000 BC means 3000 BC means before Christ. A fine fiber called silk was developed in China. See here, this is also main point and this can be asked in, see here, a fine fiber called silk was discovered in China. How many in 3000 BC means before Christ. Okay students, and then after in 3000 BC means before Christ, what they find? They find a fine fiber which was known as silk. Where it was discovered? It was discovered in China, and here the ship began to race for wool about 6,000 years ago. So these are some of the main points of it, and moving further, with the development of agriculture, plants such as cotton and hemp came in use for their fibers, which was used for clothing. Cotton began to be used widely in India around 33,000 BC. Okay students, this can also be asked that in India, cotton began to be used widely in India around 3000 BC. Okay students, it can be asked that the cotton began to rest. When did the cotton begin to rest in India? See here, cotton began to used widely in India around 3000 BC. It can be asked. See here, moving further, wool, silk, cotton and hemp fibers were made into fabrics that were mostly wrapped around the body as loose garments. In India, some of the loose garments worn are sari, dhoti, shawl and turban. Okay students, it can be asked in India which are some of the loose garments. So you have to write sari, dhoti, shawl and turban. So this is all about history of clothing. Now we will discuss about clothing material. Okay students, we will discuss about clothing material. So clothing material, first of all start reading it. Okay students, so our next topic is clothing material. Which are the clothing material? We will see one by one. You first of all read it up till I just rub this board. So clothing material. Our next topic is clothing material. Okay students, so in that, what is first of all clothing material? So from which the cloth are made is known as clothing material. See here, I am reading it one by one the points. Just like food and shelter, clothes are also necessary for us. They protect our body from heat, cold, and rain. They also protect us from insects bite. People wear different kinds of clothes based on different factors such as climate, occupation, lifestyle, and culture. You can see here pupils wearing clothes of different types. A figure is given over here. Okay, students, you can see that why does the pupil wear cloth and how it according to where. Okay, students, our next point in the next page is clothing. Clothes are made of different materials such as cotton, jute, silk, wool, leather, nylon, and polyester. So, clothing materials are, the clothes are made clothes are made of different materials such as cotton, jute, silk, wool, leather, nylon, and polyester. Okay, students, clothes are made of different materials such as cotton, jute, silk, wool, leather, nylon, and polyester. Okay, students, in question it can be asked that clothes are made of dash materials: cotton, jute, silk, wool, leather, nylon, and polyester. From this, any can be in your options. Okay, students, reading next point. We get these materials from both natural as well as synthetic sources. From plants we get fibers such as cotton and jute. From animals we get fibers such as wool and silk, and leather is a material that is prepared from animal silk. Okay, students, so in that natural as well as synthetic fibers are there in it. See here, the cotton and jute are get from plants and from animals such as wool and silk, and leather is prepared from animal skin. Okay, students, and then after there is an activity given over here. See here, to slot different types of clothing material: leather jacket, woolen sweater, cotton shirt, jute bag, silk scarf, and a hand lens. So, observe each piece of clothing carefully. Record your observation in your notebook in the given format. See here, material, leather jacket. What does the material feel like when touched? Can you observe any thread with the help of handless? Any other observation that you have to do in your homework? Okay, students, but that you have to do first of all in your homework, and then after in next video I will say you. But now going towards our new topic, that is fiber to fabric. How the fibers are converted into fabric. So how the fibers are converted to fabric? Let us see that one by one, the point up till, yes, you just read it. Okay students, you just read it. Fiber to fabric, fiber to fabric. In this video we will see just a introduction of it only, and then after, in the next video, we will see further in detail it. See here, the fibers are thin strands which are twisted together to make a long thread or yarn. Okay students, so what are first of all fibers? What are fibers? See here, I am writing that on the board. Fibers are thin strands which are twisted together to make a long thread or yarn. Okay students, the fibers are thin strands which are twisted together to make a long thread or yarn. Then after, threads are woven or kitted to make fabrics. See here, the next is fabrics. What is it? These threads which we have made from these fibers, threads are woven or knitted to make fabrics, See here, fabrics are cut and made into clothes. Fabrics, then after this, fabrics are formed, then are they cutted and make into clothes. Cotton, silk and wool are examples of fibers. See here, the fibers are made using any of these two main processes, weaving and knitting. So this process we will see in the next video. Now students, please note down your homework. So your today's homework is, students, so in your homework, you have to read history of clothing, clothing material, clothing material, and fiber to fabric. Okay students, in that you have to read just introduction, and weaving and knitting we will see in our next video. So this is your homework and that activity you have to do, and in next video I will just solve that activity. Okay students, up till then stay safe, stay home. Okay, bye students.